Today, security developers are faced with a daunting challenge to protect applications as they are exposed to unique threats at each architectural layer. This is infeasible, but trusted execution environments in Silicon can provide a safe zone for critical processing and data. Intel Software Guard Extensions, or Intel SGX, has become the preferred trusted execution environment for developers who want additional hardware-assisted security for the application layer. Now developers can define their own custom security model that helps applications defend themselves. Developers can partition sensitive areas of their application to run inside CPU-hardened enclaves, which provide protected areas of execution, even on compromised platforms. Software vendors have used Intel SGX to strengthen such applications as identity and records privacy, improved digital rights management, and hardened endpoint protection. Intel has engaged OEM and software ecosystem partners to make Intel SGX broadly available across enterprise, consumer, IoT, and data center platforms. Hundreds of developers and ISVs are developing their applications to leverage Intel SGX as a foundation security coding practice.
We use Intel hardware features to secure any PC or Mac by design, and we sell into the enterprise market. What we have done is we've taken the user's credential store and their password manager in the browser, and we isolate those in an SGX enclave. And in the presence of malware, which is on my endpoint desktop, and trying to steal credentials and dig further into the enterprise, this is completely inaccessible due to SGX.
So we make cryptography, and we like to hide the keys and keep them in a safe place. We're executing SSL, so it just makes sense for us to keep our keys and our cryptography running in the secure execution environment that Intel SGX provides. SGX is where the market's going to go. We think it's going to be default in a few years. We also see that Intel SGX is going to be really nice for reducing the costs that a lot of companies bear to maintain the same functionality through an HSM type approach.
I work for AgileBit, the makers of 1Password, a password manager for consumers, but also increasingly for businesses and teams. It gives us a degree of control over our internal security model of how secrets are passed around, instead of everything just sitting in one memory pool from the operating system. Well, with Intel SGX, we can put a certain long-term secret inside the secure enclave and protect it in ways that we otherwise couldn't. We can put our cryptography within the SGX enclave, protecting it and the keys from attacks that are on the operating system itself.
Our company focuses around secure application delivery. What we do is we actually deliver a secure application to the desktop for native execution. The application is delivered in a partial, so that just enough is on the desktop to get it up and running. And then the rest of the application is paged on demand to the desktop and added to a persistent compartment on the desktop. We actually page it from the cloud, hence the term cloud paging, and that's our unique and innovative technology. So how we actually leverage SGX is in a couple of areas. First, we run our DRM engine inside the enclave. This adds another level of security to our partners' applications for execution on the desktop.
We're the leading human interface company specializing in touch controllers, display drivers, and biometrics. So we leverage the Intel SGX architecture by performing our biometric match operation in the core processor. This is where we compare the fingerprint data to the user's live sample. We're able to do this in a secure environment as opposed to an insecure environment where an attacker could come and look at the data or otherwise interfere with it.
Over time, SGX is going to become profoundly important, both on the endpoint and in the cloud.
What's great about SGX is that it gives us complete control over defining our own security model within that operating system environment.
We viewed using SGX and hardware security features of SGX as something that gives us the ability to differentiate from our competitors. And so as an early adopter, we will be leveraging the SGX features and heavily marketing the SGX features as an additional level of security for our partners.
And it's our intention to offer Intel SGX on all of our products moving forward.
I'm pretty fired up about it. Like, SGX is the future. I mean, this is the way to do it. I'm a security guy. We're a security company. Wolf SSL is on board 100%. We think this totally makes sense. It's wonderful that Intel is leading the way on this because it's good for the industry.
Design a custom security model and differentiate your security application. Enroll in the Intel SGX program today.